Welcome to another Call of Dragons video. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today we're going to be talking about this new little side game that we've kind of put together here in WAO. We are creating Fantasy Dragons team. And what that is if you're familiar with fantasy football, we create a team based off of professional players that are already in the NFL, and how they perform on a weekly basis gets you points and all of these other things. Um, and so, what we're going to do is we went through and selected players from our KVK, and so we selected players from our KVK, and we had a draft, which the participating people are listed here: Halls, Harley, Creel, Land, Star, Tex, Minion, Widow, Ella, Locke, Cap, and myself. Now I threw this together like very, very, very quickly. I mean, within like a couple of hours that I'd already pulled the people that were gonna play, and I try to set up a draft. So for picking your players, you have a draft order, which just determines who gets to pick first to who gets to pick last. We did a random generated wheel. Locked On watched me do it to make sure that I wasn't cheating, and it's so funny because people are actually talking about, like, it's being talked about everywhere. And so we picked our draft order, and then last night we all got into voice chat, and using Yami's dashboard, I pulled the top 100 merit earners from each alliance within our KVK. I posted them into a spreadsheet, and we started picking, and we formed our teams, which are here. So this is a compiled team of 10 per person. And how it works is each week at reset, I'm going to pull the data for the KVK and add in their weekly merits to the side in a separate spreadsheet. And the winner is going to be able to choose the new name of the loser for the week. So, for example, if I win the week and Cap loses the week, I can rename Cap to whatever I want, which is a lot of incentive for me. And it's taken off. There is an end of season prize. Whichever team has the most merits for their players at the very end, there's going to be an end of season prize as well. The best part about this is the interaction that it's gotten. It really, I didn't expect it to take off the way it did. There's been so many funny things that have come about from this. For example, I got drafted onto Widow's team, and when I woke up, I saw her saying like, "Why is Red on my team?" Like, because she wasn't available to draft, so Lan was able to draft for her, and he put me on her team. So now she's telling me, she's like, "I'm gonna make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do," and I'm telling her I'm going on vacation for the rest of the season. There's a lot of other funny conversations going around. Um, I've you know I sent out a message to everybody on my team. Welcome to my Fantasy Dragons League team. I have drafted you along with 9 other people to compete with other teams. Your job is simple: get merits, get as many as you can, and I look forward to seeing you carry my team to greatness. And I get responses like, "Thanks." Now, when I suck at merits, I can tell them it's because I didn't want you to win. I get laughing face. I think one of the Ms. Shield, "Why'd you pick an infantry main, you goober?" Um, I'm reaching out to other members of other teams and like telling them that they don't need to participate, or I'm telling them all these bad things about Harley. Harley's the captain of this team, calling her a weirdo. Um, and it's so funny. Like, Lastomania saying like, uh, step up and earn the most merits. Huh. Yeah, it's just, oh, it's so funny. It's really good. Yeah. This was something from one of my players. So, it's getting a lot of positive feedback, a lot of great stuff. I'm getting messages from other alliances that think that this is a great idea. In fact, I'm getting messages from a whole completely different channels about this already, and we only started talking about it like a little over 12 hours ago. But yeah, so it's something that we're doing on the side. Again, here's the teams. I also want to point out that Tex was the first person to be able to pick, and the first round pick was Red Arm, and then Cap was second. So just putting it out there, Cap did not go first. He's a little he's a little bruised and quiet today from that, I think. But again, like a lot of people are already talking about, taking picks on which team is gonna win. So I mean, it's just so great right now. It's so good. Everybody's having a lot of fun with it, and to those of you in WAO who did not get a chance to participate, I'm really sorry. Again, as you guys know, I am going on vacation, and I didn't have time to like really wait to get the word out. Um, but for next season, I want to be able to help like get multiple leagues together with a bunch of different people, and we're even considering expanding the player pool to the all of G2. The difficult part with that is going to be like collecting the data. I need somebody or multiple people to help me when reset comes around to like pull these player IDs and get all of their merits written down. We want to make it as accurate and fair as possible. The biggest thing is going to be the end of the season, but I mean, a couple of merits can make a difference on a name change. So we can't have minions pulled at reset and then lands pulled at 4 UTC, because who knows if one of their players is going to be just crushing it with merits that whole time. So uh but yeah, please like and subscribe. Keep track of what you think each team is going to do. Feel free to comment and tell me which team you think is going to win. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's gonna be more videos to come each week, providing an update to who the winner and losers are of each week. So, all right, and I think that's about it. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Have a great day.